Consistency in daily habits. The first and perhaps most important step toward transforming your life is consistency. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's the product of small, intentional steps taken repeatedly over time. Just like you can't build muscle by going to the gym once, you can't expect to see significant personal growth from a single moment of inspiration. Watching motivational or self-improvement content daily reinforces the mindset and habits you need to succeed. Think about it. Every day, your mind is exposed to countless influences. Some of them build you up, and some tear you down. If you want to change your life, you need to be deliberate about what you feed your mind. By watching content that inspires, educates, or challenges you daily, you train your brain to focus on what matters most, your goals, your potential, and the steps you need to take to get there. It's the daily commitment that leads to the compound effect. Each time you engage with something positive, you're planting seeds of change. Over time, those seeds grow into stronger habits and a more focused, driven mindset. You may not notice the difference from one day to the next, but if you stay consistent, the cumulative effect is profound. One of the most powerful changes that can occur when you engage with positive motivational content daily is a shift in your mindset. The way you think and view the world has a direct impact on the actions you take and the results you get in life. If you constantly feed your mind with limiting beliefs or negative self-talk, you begin to believe that you aren't capable of achieving greatness. But when you expose yourself regularly to empowering messages, you start to see yourself differently, you start to believe in your own potential. This is where the idea of a growth mindset comes in. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed with time, effort, and dedication. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as barriers. By watching content that reinforces this perspective, you're training your mind to adopt a growth mindset. You begin to embrace setbacks as part of the journey, and you see failure not as something to be feared, but as a stepping stone to success. Self-belief is at the core of any life change. When you consistently watch material that encourages you to push beyond your limits and challenges you to think bigger, you begin to internalize those messages. You start to think, why not me? You realize that the only thing standing between you and the life you want is your mindset. The more you surround yourself with positive, affirming content, the more your self-belief grows. This mindset shift doesn't just stop at how you see yourself, it changes how you approach the world around you. You start to seek out opportunities, you take risks that once seemed too daunting, and you start to believe that no dream is too big. As your self-confidence increases, so does your ability to take bold action, which ultimately drives the change you want to see in your life. While consuming motivational or educational content daily is powerful, it's not enough to just watch or listen, you must take action. True transformation comes not just from being inspired, but from consistently applying the lessons you learn. It's about turning that motivation into practical, real-world steps that lead to lasting change. Watching something inspiring is only the first step. The real magic happens when you take what you've learned and put it into practice in your life. The key is to move from passive consumption to active implementation. You may watch something every day that excites you, fills you with hope, and gives you ideas. But unless you take those ideas and turn them into action, the change you seek will remain out of reach. Every piece of advice or wisdom you hear should be seen as an invitation to act. Whether it's adopting a new habit, changing your routine, setting goals, or breaking old patterns, it's the consistent actions you take that ultimately lead to significant transformation. Taking action is about progress, not perfection. It's not about making huge leaps overnight, but rather about small, steady steps in the right direction. Maybe it's dedicating 30 minutes each day to a new skill, applying a technique to improve your mindset, or simply creating a plan to tackle your goals. Over time, these small actions compound, building momentum and leading to a ripple effect in other areas of your life. As you take action, you'll start to see real, tangible results, and that's what fuels further change. This is where long-term change is born. When you start to implement the lessons you learn daily, you create new habits, behaviors, and mindsets that shape who you become. As you move from inspiration to action, you not only change your current circumstances, but also lay the foundation for a better future. Each action brings you one step closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. The real transformation isn't just in what you watch, it's in what you do with what you watch every single day. By committing to this process, you can create a cycle of continuous improvement. You watch, you learn, you act, and you grow. And over time, those daily actions will lead to a profound, lasting change in your life, helping you achieve the goals and dreams you once thought were out of reach. Thank you.